workflow is a set of steps that help workers complete a job or make sure that a procedure is followed to the letter. This can reduce errors or enable learning on the job. The current workflow builder is a linear setup. This means you cannot use if this, then that logic and have conditional sections that branch to alternative instructions. This is something we're working on, though. In this workflow, you can make use of different types of steps. You can use a written instruction, show a photo or video, and let the user scan a QR code to validate information such as a serial number of a machine. Once a workflow is created, it is available for all users that are linked to your platform. These users can choose to download certain workflows locally in the mobile or smart glasses app. Once downloaded, they can use them offline. When the workflow is not downloaded, it will fetch the photos and videos when you start with a workflow using your internet connection. Not downloading all the content is to prevent your device from using too much storage space. Let's walk through the workflow builder and create a few steps. Create and name your workflow. Then select the workflow in the left column and click on Add a Step. This is also where you can view all the steps of your workflow, test it with the preview feature, and continue adding steps. Select Add a Step. The first option from the drop-down is a step for text instructions. Create a title and write a short instruction. I recommend keeping it short, especially when you design a workflow for smart glasses. Furthermore, never use more than one instruction per step. The next option is to add a QR code. This is used to validate items such as serial numbers of machinery, kinds of medicine, or any other information you need to validate. This could be done before starting a workflow or during a workflow before a certain instruction. Before you use this feature, make sure you have the QR codes in place on the item that has to be validated. Next, add a title and a short description. This could be about the location of the QR code itself, or an instruction on what has to be validated in this step. If you do not know exactly what information is in the QR code, scan it with your smartphone camera and it will tell you exactly what it is. It could be a serial number, a name, a URL, or any other type of information. Copy-paste this information into the step. Next up, the step with a picture or video. Check before you upload whether the picture is not too large, as this will make the workflow slower when it is not stored offline to the device. This also counts for the video clips. It's better to have multiple steps with 2 short clips than one large movie. Also, make sure that the pictures and videos are as close to the subject as possible. The closer it is, the better you can see it on the small smart glasses screen. So, set a title and write a short description about the step. Then select the media and upload it to the workflow. Once you're ready, preview and test the workflow you've built. The workflow is automatically available to every user in the platform. You can also take a picture and upload it in the workflow while you're working in the field. The step where you select Take Picture is a feature where you can take a picture in the workflow. This is used for when you have to save a proof of work, take pictures during an inspection, or any other situation that requires a visual recording. So, if you use this step in the workflow, write a short instruction about what has to be photographed. Next to taking a picture, you can also record content with the step Recording a Video. Once the user has made a video in the workflow, the video will be uploaded to the platform automatically and will be available from the shared files. And if there is no internet connection, it will store it and upload it automatically once the connection is restored. We also have the option to scan a QR code and put that in the workflow report. This is to show what machine or equipment you've worked on. Once you're in the field and using the workflow, you might have some questions about the workflow or the situation. Normally, the workflows fetch content such as photos and videos when the workflow is operational. But when you operate in a place without an internet connection, it's necessary to have the workflow offline, including all the content. To download a workflow in your smart glasses, go to Workflows and navigate to the one you want to download. Long press the first button on the smart glasses until the message box pops up. Then choose Download. To remove the workflow, repeat the steps and select Remove. When you remove the workflow, it will never disappear completely. You will only delete the data, such as the photos and videos, that are stored on your device. To download a workflow in the mobile app, go to Workflows, navigate to the one you want to download, and use the slider button to download the workflow. To remove the workflow, slide the button back and the workflow will be removed.